Welcome back to Car Drive Next, and today we're diving deep into one of the most important luxury crossovers in the compact segment, the brand new 2026 Lexus NX. The NX has always been one of Lexus' best-selling models, striking a balance between luxury, technology, and everyday usability. And now with the 2026 model year, Lexus has refined the recipe even further. What I want to do in this review is take you through the entire experience of this vehicle, starting with the way it looks on the outside, from the front, side, and rear, then moving into the interior to see what Lexus has done in terms of technology and comfort, then talk about the driving experience and performance, and finally, cover pricing and value to help you decide if the NX is the right fit for your garage. The first impression of the 2026 Lexus NX is all about presence. From the front, you're immediately greeted by the signature Lexus spindle grille, but it has evolved. Instead of being aggressively oversized like some older Lexus designs, the grille on the 2026 NX is sleeker, with a three-dimensional mesh pattern that gives the car a modern yet sophisticated face. The headlights are slimmer and sharper, with Lexus updated L-shaped daytime running lights integrated in a way that makes the front end look wider and more planted. For those who care about details, the LED matrix lighting available on higher trims is not only functional with adaptive beam technology, but also gives the NX a jewel-like sparkle at night. The hood has subtle creases that flow neatly into the grille, giving the SUV a muscular yet refined appearance. It's not shouting for attention, but it definitely tells you this is a luxury SUV meant to stand out in a crowded parking lot. Moving along to the side profile, the NX carries a sporty stance for a compact SUV. It sits on a wheelbase that's just long enough to give rear passengers solid space without stretching the vehicle into midsize territory. The roofline tapers gently towards the back, giving a coupe-like silhouette, but Lexus has managed to avoid sacrificing rear headroom. The character lines are clean but strong, particularly the shoulder line that runs from the headlights to the taillights, giving a sense of motion even when the car is standing still. Depending on trim, you can get wheels ranging from 18 to 20 inches, with intricate machine finishes that complement the overall design. Lexus also offers several two-tone paint options, where the roof can be black while the rest of the body carries one of their premium metallic shades. The NX in motion really looks like a younger sibling of the RX, but with sharper edges and a slightly sportier vibe. At the rear, Lexus has kept things modern and minimalistic. The first thing you notice is the full-width LED light bar, a design trend we've seen across the Lexus lineup. It stretches cleanly across the back, with the Lexus name spelled out in block letters instead of a badge, which feels premium and futuristic. The rear bumper is sculpted but not overdone, and depending on the trim you choose, you'll either have polished chrome details or sportier blacked-out accents. The exhaust outlets are neatly hidden on hybrid versions, while the sportier trims with the turbocharged gas engine have visible chrome tips that add a little aggression. Overall, the back of the NX is where Lexus really nails the balance of luxury and sportiness, is subtle enough to stay classy, but detailed enough to catch your eye as it passes by at night. Stepping inside the 2026 Lexus NX, you're immediately greeted with a cabin that feels unmistakably Lexus, quiet, plush, and meticulously finished, but also updated with technology and design language that makes it feel fresh. The dashboard is dominated by the large central touchscreen, available up to 14 inches, which runs the latest Lexus interface. This system has been getting a lot of praise because it's intuitive, quick to respond, and supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Unlike older Lexus models where the trackpad controller was the main way to interact, everything is now touch-based. But Lexus has cleverly integrated some physical controls for the essentials like climate and volume, which means you're not constantly digging through menus for simple tasks. The driver's seat area is designed with what Lexus calls the Tizuna concept, inspired by the relationship between horse and rider. What that means in practical terms is that all the controls are within easy reach, and the steering wheel feels like a natural extension of your body. The digital gauge cluster is crisp and customizable, with optional head-up display projecting vital information right onto the windshield. Materials are exactly what you'd expect from Lexus: soft leather on the seats and door panels, brushed aluminum or open-pore wood trims depending on your choice, and a general sense of precision in every button click and stitch. One of the standout features for 2026 is the ambient lighting system, which now offers a range of customizable colors that really transform the mood of the cabin at night. Passenger comfort is excellent. The front seats are supportive yet plush, with heating, ventilation, and memory settings on most trims. In the back, two adults will find plenty of legroom, while a third passenger can fit for shorter trips. The sloping roofline doesn't eat into headroom as much as you'd expect, thanks to smart packaging. Cargo space is competitive for this segment, with enough room for a weekend's worth of luggage or a big grocery run, and Lexus offers a hands-free power liftgate for convenience. Overall, the NX interior feels like a place you'd happily spend hours in, whether commuting through traffic or setting off on a long road trip. Now let's talk about performance, because Lexus gives you several choices with the NX lineup. The base NX 250 uses a naturally aspirated 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine producing around 203 horsepower. It's not the fastest option, but it's smooth and reliable, perfect for buyers who prioritize comfort and efficiency. Stepping up, the NX 350 comes with a turbocharged 2.4-liter four-cylinder pushing out around 275 horsepower, which really livens up the driving experience. With standard all-wheel drive, it can do 0 to 60 in below 6-second range, making it competitive with German rivals like the BMW X3 and Audi Q5. For those who want maximum efficiency, Lexus offers the NX 350 Hours Hybrid, combining a 2.5-liter engine with electric motors for a total of about 240 horsepower, and this version delivers impressive fuel economy, often over 35 miles per gallon combined. Finally, at the top of the lineup sits the NX 450 Hours Plus, the plug-in hybrid. With over 300 horsepower and the ability to drive more than 35 miles on pure electric power, it's both the fastest and the most eco-friendly NX, perfect for city drivers who can charge at home but still need the range of a gasoline engine for longer trips. On the road, the NX feels like a true Lexus. The ride is supple, soaking up bumps and rough pavements with ease, but it doesn't feel overly soft or disconnected. The steering is light but precise, and while this isn't a sporty SUV in the traditional sense, the NX 350 and 450 Hours Plus in particular do offer enough power and grip to make spirited driving enjoyable. Lexus has tuned the suspension for comfort first, but in F-Sport models with adaptive dampers, you get a sharper edge that helps the NX feel more engaging through corners. Noise insulation is excellent even at highway speeds. The cabin stays hushed, with wind and road noise kept to a minimum. If you've ever driven a Lexus before, you'll feel right at home, but the NX adds a layer of modern technology and polish that makes it a standout in its class. Pricing for the 2026 Lexus NX depends heavily on which version you choose. The entry-level NX 250 is expected to start in the mid-$40,000 range, making it competitive with other luxury compact SUVs. The NX 350 with a turbo engine will likely start closer to $48,000, while the NX 350 Hours Hybrid should be around the same ballpark, offering buyers a choice between performance or efficiency without a big price gap. The NX 450 Hours Plus plug-in hybrid sits at the top, starting in the low $60,000 range, but it also qualifies for potential tax incentives in some regions and offers technology and performance that rival more expensive European plug-in SUVs. With options and packages, you can easily push the NX into the $70,000 range, especially if you go for F-Sport trims with luxury packages. However, Lexus continues to offer excellent value compared to German brands, thanks to its reputation for reliability and lower long-term ownership costs. So, what's the verdict on the 2026 Lexus NX? It's a compact luxury crossover that manages to hit all the right notes. The design is sharp and modern without being polarizing. The interior is luxurious, comfortable, and packed with the latest technology. The performance options give buyers real choice, whether they want a simple gas engine, a sporty turbo, a fuel-sipping hybrid, or a plug-in with strong electric capability. And the pricing remains competitive in a segment that's filled with tough competition. While some enthusiasts may still crave the sharper handling of a BMW or the minimalist style of an Audi, the NX offers something those brands often can't: peace of mind with Lexus reliability, a dealership experience known for its hospitality, and a vehicle that feels like it's built to last for the long haul. That wraps up our in-depth review of the 2026 Lexus NX here on Car Drive Next. If you enjoyed this deep dive and found it helpful, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more detailed car reviews, and let us know in the comments what you think of the new NX. Would you go for the hybrid, the turbo, or the plug-in? We love hearing your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next drive.